Welcome home, brave heroes. I am Ash, and these are the submissions to the 2024 Quest Jam. Be advised there will be spoilers ahead. And now, onward. The Ogre's Trial. Crown of Valor. In search of purpose and redemption. And Ogre roams the lands until fate leads him to a humble village. There, he learns of a dire predicament. The village elders seek aid in recovering a cherished relic, the crown of their fallen prince. Stolen by a marauding horde, the crown now lies hidden within a treacherous cave, guarded by the very thieves who covet it. Now this is what I'm talking about, heroes. We are an ogre, Thurl Ironflame. We wield a large worn axe, and may cast no spells. We begin with no armor or shield, and we have no additional skill set, but just like an ogre. In putting this quest together, I realized that there are a lot of things here that I really like. It really does seem like a solo quest. It lends itself to the solo level of difficulty. There are a lot of opportunities to search for secret doors, and there are a lot of secret doors to search for. I normally don't like to spoil things by placing the secret door rooms down, but in this case, I really felt like I had to because they are used pretty creatively. And just to subvert your hero player's expectations, it happens more than once. The old secret door behind the furniture trick tricks the heroes every single time. Thurl's only real weakness here is that he can only roll one die for movement. So in the case of ending your turn at a closed door and then beginning your next turn by opening the door after you roll for movement, I actually think I found a loophole. There's nothing that says that you have to open a door after you roll for movement. Actually, I guess you could decide to open the door after you roll for movement. Look at that. Double ones. And then if you get like a 1, you can pass your turn, and basically Zargon can be like, no, open the dang door already. What are you going to do, not open the door? One more, but 2, yay. Okay, you know what? We're opening the door now. And then there's orcs. The point that I was trying to get to is that you might want to consider rolling high before opening doors. That way you have enough movement to get to your enemies so that you can strike first. Otherwise, they're going to get at you. But, if you don't, doorway combat is always an option, as usual. With 8 body points and 3 defend dice, though, Thurl is no pushover. 3 attack dice will put these orcs in their place, unless, of course, we only roll 1 skull and they block the hits easily. Fantastic. Don't worry, our fumble will soon be resolved as we are led to a room where we find a healing potion that will restore 4 lost body points. Just gotta attack the zombie fur, though, never mind. Finally, fate has smiled upon me, and I'm going to back attack this orc, and wouldn't you know it, he's toast. Upon searching this room, you find a chair with a mechanism. It is locked in place and cannot be moved. The secret door adjacent cannot be opened. There's another way to get into this room, but I like placing all the stuff on the board just to give the players the idea of what is supposed to be there. And then, those monsters, of course, can't move or leave the room or anything. It's just the anticipation. So at this point, when the player controlling the ogre leaves the room, they don't know what is going to be the trigger that opens the door, and if they're just going to be chased by skeletons the entire time or what. I love it. All right, it's just a goblin, Thurl. We can do this. We can do this. Mulligan. This more or less feels like a boss battle here at this point. Eventually, you'll make it to the end of this quest if you can survive all of the goblins gnawing at your ankles and skeletons throwing their bones at your face. Something about that doesn't sound right. Thurl crush all enemies. Thurl find secret liver. Liver? Lever? Lever? Thurl hungry for liver. Looks like Ogre's back on the menu, boy. This is what the quest becomes. We are now going to bum rush the skeletons by running all the way back through the corridors, and maybe they'll meet us halfway if Zargon is nice enough, or maybe this room wasn't revealed, and you can hear the movement in the distance, which will trigger the solo player to haplessly wander around the dungeon, searching for what could have possibly changed about it. Don't do this to your players, Zargons. Let them see what's going on. Give them some kind of visible clue. It won't take anything away from the game if you go ahead and move your chair 1 tile away from the wall. Returning triumphant to the village, the ogre presents the crown to the elders, who hail him as a true hero. Grateful for his bravery and selflessness, they bestow upon him the title he sought, the title of hero. With newfound purpose and honor, the ogre stands tall, his journey of redemption complete. This quest was submitted by Craig A. Leslie, and I really, really like it. I like the subverted expectations very much. I like solo quests, I don't know what it is about them, I just really like the idea of the solo quest in HeroQuest. Of course, RNG can completely make or break your scenario, but only for the time in which it's played. This quest does seem like it was fairly balanced out. And it's really fun playing a monster with some kind of a purpose, and we know that the ogres are kind of more like the neutral parties anyway, classically and contemporarily in the world of HeroQuest. They're just here to eat, man, and what they eat depends on your attitude. So behave yourself, mister, or Thurl might toss aside the title of hero to avoid the title of hangry. Thank you, Sir Craig, for this awesome quest. To play these quests and the other epic quests submitted to the 2024 Quest Jam, please visit the link in the description below. Now onward, brave heroes.